morning, y'all. How y'all doing? This is just another video that I'm also uploading to show you what I've been doing. Like a lot of offenders who get out that are not discovered, that are hid away from the public. I'm one out of a million, maybe more, maybe less, who have basically, or who has basically made an effort to try to be more creative, expressing my thoughts. I've made money off of these. I didn't make this video as a market or as a business. That'll come in due time. I made this video to show you that instead of me being out and about, drinking, partying, smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, living foul, damaging my psyche, my mind, my body, I'm doing things constructive with myself as well as with my life. Yes, I'm into physical fitness training since I've been home. I went online. I got my fitness certificate. I'm a personal trainer now. And I'm also artistic. I do wood carving. I don't only do wood carved sticks. I also do statues. You'll see in my other videos in the near future. But just to be brief, the first carving y'all seen in my first video is an expression, of course, of my thoughts and my feelings. The woman represent a woman that I had left years ago. Just like a lot of you brothers who have experienced the same thing I experienced, leaving a woman with a child due to incarceration. The blood that you see, or the red, it signifies indignation, a righteous anger aroused by something unjust. Here you have a woman, for one, that was in love with a man or loving a man, and all of a sudden he's gone out of the blue. You know what I'm saying? And this right here represents not only me, but you, black man that's incarcerated, crying on the inside. The blood, of course, signifies a righteous anger aroused by something unjust, indignation. And of course, you know what I'm saying, these are the Egyptian symbols. It has various meanings, but I'm not going to go into all of that. This is another piece I did. It represents, it's man, woman, and child. The child represent right here, if you look closely, represents an angry child. A child, for one, that comes to the realization of who he is, and when he wakes up from, or comes to the realization of having self-knowledge, he wakes up to a reality that's not a reality that he actually anticipated. He comes to the realization that a lot of his people, for one, are ignorant to the knowledge of themselves. A lot of them are, being manipulated by a system. This child represents, it could be Malcolm X, Noble Ali, Elijah Muhammad, or Jesus Christ. Whatever, persuasion that you belong to, it all parallels to this child. The third eye is the eye of true vision. He doesn't see with the two eyes, but he sees with the mythological, the subliminal, the eye that sees the subliminal, able to decipher. Not to get too deep on y'all. And of course, this woman, her hands covering her face, represents, again, a lot of you sisters, for one, who are without a man, or who are without guidance, who are without a provider, someone who offers provision. The man, of course, on top represents an aspect of who you are as men. Originally, we're supposed to be, we were furnished and endowed, given the very nature of God, meaning his inherent characteristics. This one I made, it's of course it's the woman again, protecting her young that's about to be born. The young in this stomach right here represents her womb, represents a future leader, a Messiah. You know, in the Bible it says Pharaoh said, "Come, let us deal wisely with the children of Israel. Spare the female, kill the male." Why kill the male and spare the female? Because the woman, for one, is easy to manipulate. She's an emotional creature. She's born to submit. They did this to prevent the rise of a black Messiah. J. Edgar Hoover, for one, historically specialized in that. And these little symbols that you see running around here, it represents snakes. It represents serpents. The government, for one, historically, CIA, have been known to undermine, destroy black leaders, black leadership. You know what I'm saying? Even in the movie Braveheart, it doesn't have to always apply to black people. In the movie Braveheart, you had the powers that be that tried to undermine and destroy certain, not organizations, but the people of Scotland. You know, the English going against the Scots. You know what I'm saying? But the child right here represents a female child. But in here represents a male child. And she's going to protect her child without the aid of a man. I don't want to get all preachy on y'all. I just did this video basically to show and prove on the cool what I've been basically doing with my life since I've been free. I plan to, you know, do some other things in you know, among a lot of young men, or be be a success story, you know, to people in the near future, particularly the men. I just want to let y'all know that yeah, I made some mistakes in life, and I don't plan to at all repeat, you know, what I did. You know, I recognize what this the system is basically all about, how it's fixed. In prison, it's individual preference if you want to be rehabilitated. You know, you can leave out of the penitentiary any which way you want. Me, I chose to leave out of the penitentiary with the mindset that I wanted to be great at what I want to do, anything I want to do. Me, I'm autistic. I'm expressive in how I feel. It may seem redundant or repetitive in what I do, but I'm trying to give a message at the same time. I'm trying to teach people so they can see that I'm not the only one that sees what's going on in the black community. Again, you'll be seeing some more of some of the things that I've been basically doing with my life since I've been free. If you don't like me, I don't care. If you don't like what I put out, I don't care. I'm using, you know, anger in a constructive manner. I could be using anger in a destructive manner by robbing, whatever, killing, selling drugs, but I'm not on that level. You know, I'm on a level that a lot of brothers need to be on, and that's on a constructive level. I'm not into sagging the pants. I'm not into drinking the this. I'm not into none of that. To each his own. That's your preferences. If that's what you want to do, fine. I'm not going to be on that level. You know what I'm saying? I was created in the image and likeness of Almighty God. And this is what I do. We are born to be producers, not degenerate buffoons. You feel me? Peace out.